Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is July 3rd, 2026, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's go through these charts and see what we see. Happy 4th to those of you who are in the United States coming up here. I hope you have a grand, holiday and weekend. But here on this quarterly chart on the Russell, we are beginning to see red. We're only 3 days into the month, into the new quarter, and also don't get too excited. We have made an all-time high on the Russell. The Russell has been hot, even though it's red at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see here on this monthly chart. Again, of course, we're going to see red, but at least we're on some new quarterly pivots at this time. We're above pivot. Before we was fighting at that R3 level and that R3 level. Now that's the R3 level. It's out of the way, and this market can go higher. And our next target, on the Russell will be 320. It says 319.68 is where our resistance one level here on these quarterly pivots. But I just rounded the 320 a round number. And also, again, I'll be looking for it to go up to there if this thing continued going. We are still above the 9-10 moving average, our bull line. So again, we are bullish. We do still have our higher lows and our higher high and all. So again, we are in it and still in an uptrend, even though at this time we have a red candle. So again, the red candle always starts, be careful, be careful, be careful. But again, we are still in that uptrend and we are still in a bull market. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. And on this weekly chart, the weekly chart is showing you that be careful, be careful, be careful thing right now. And what we see here, why I can say that, what is this, guys? These two candles right here. That's our bearish Harami with an all-time high on that week but it's in the right location. It's been going up pretty hot. So again, based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, trade accordingly. That's all I really can say. And that's all I'm going to say about here on this weekly chart. But let's go ahead and go down to our daily noise and wrap this on up. And on this daily picture, short week, short week, short week. But this is what I had saw. This is one of the one things, when you're watching the market every day. I saw this right here the other day. So that kind of gave me a warning sign after getting an all-time high that day. So the Russell started, I guess they needed holiday money for the weekend and all. So it was a pretty good sell-off here, yesterday. And we got this red push down. But as you can see, by the end of the day, it did push back up and all. But it didn't get back above pivot. That's one of the things that I'm seeing right here. Because usually when it starts off above pivot, I like to see it finish above pivot. But you could have been managing and rolling and stuff back down and out a little bit to get away from that stuff. But that's what I see here. Again, come next week, we will look like may open below pivot. So the Russell may be getting ready to give us that turnaround and give us a confirmation of that bearish pattern. Because I don't think we really have I don't really have a confirmation yet. I kind of like to see this whole candle below this pattern. I like to see it because right now we got where it can't open below the whole pattern. And let me back up a little bit, show you a little something what I'm talking about here. I was trying to erase and I didn't erase. This is the pattern, the bearish pattern that we had from a couple of days ago. Now, this is it right here. And I look at the green candle. I don't look at this all-time high wick. Because, again, I'm looking for the thing to go down. So now I'm looking at a full candle, at least the body of the candle below all that. I like to see a body of a candle down here to give me confirmation of my bearish pattern and that this thing is really ready to go down. Something like that. Come Monday, is when I would actually like to see it. Because, again, if I see it, let's not get into any trading stuff. But if I see it, that's when I will say, okay, maybe this thing will give me maybe 1 or 2 more candles. Because as you can see, this thing, when it does start dropping, it doesn't last long. So sometimes it's just best, okay, know you need to sit on your hands. Don't try to go long when you see bearish patterns on the chart. Talking to myself more so than anything here, and just leave this market alone for right now until it gets back into its bullish ways. And that's pretty much it. That's all I want to share at this time. I hope you guys have a happy 4th, and I'll talk to you come next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Bye.